analyzing the situation and really understanding. I just got done watching a little bit of a targeted individual's video. Now, and I want y'all to analyze other targeted individuals the same exact way. Now, we know what's going on. Take all of that into account. I know this man is definitely a targeted individual. This man looked like he has a very down to earth sense of he's a very sensible man. You can tell like they definitely messing with him. And you can tell all of this. But I now what I do want to take away, and I'm not specifically talking about him because again I haven't studied much of him, but I watched a couple videos. I knew exactly this man is a targeted individual. I know that these things is happening to him, whatever the case may be, right? But I was hesitant to click on his videos. Now, the reason why I was hesitant to click on his videos is because no one wants to hear that shit all the time. Even us targeted individuals. Now, I will say, what we do want to hear of the targeted individuals is tips and knowledge about what's happening to us and stuff like that. Now that is what we want to hear. As far as what is happening to us, yes, it's good to talk about it, but strategically, I think it's more important to show your true self. I think showing your true self is the most important thing to do. Whatever the things you made, whatever maybe you like art or something or whatever it is that you do, your true self. These people are trying to show a fictitious uh, point of version of you, and is your job. As always, even with them out of the picture of you being yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you showing your true self, it just is what it is. You have things to offer to this world. We're not here to serve ourselves, period. But yeah, just show your true self, man. I think it's just really easy. Even me, I mean, if you look at my other podcast, I don't know which one you're going to be viewing this on, but most likely it's going to be on the one I was on lately. And the one I was on lately, I've been showing more so of what's happening to me. You know what I'm saying? The hacks and stuff like that. And I don't expect to get attention for it. I really don't even really promote it, too much or nothing, But, and I want y'all to take this into account. Yes, tell your story and show what's happening to you. And I think that even give credibility to the rest of the TIs, like, oh, this person is really going through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But still, and this plays into the enemy's hand, the adversary hand. The people that's attacking you, they want you to make nothing but gang stalking and nothing but targeted videos and be consumed by them instead of yourself and showing the true you. You know what I'm saying? They are trying to paint a picture of you, man, and I like seeing the tactics and tip and tricks firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And when you experience that and you really see what these people are after, you really don't understand what all of that stuff does to your body, just even on a subconscious level if you're not aware of what they're doing. And just the manipulation tactics they're using. But they are like, check out my last podcast I uploaded. They are trying to get people institutionalized. This is one thing I noticed from the beginning. That's why I work so hard at, and doing what I do, period, and talking people through it. Like I said, definitely check out a lot of my older podcasts, and I will be, sharing more spiritual and different things on this podcast as well. That's why started uploading a couple of my old songs and stuff like that. But I will be getting into some more spiritual, and we gonna get this thing moving the right way. But yeah, we're not gonna stop, exposing it. But again, um, doing things in a strategic way is necessary. These people are trying to be strategic. They're more like white supremacist Karens than anything. But we have to be strategic in how we're moving. These creeps are really trying. They no, I'm sorry, they're not really trying. They really are getting people institutionalized, setting people up to take their children away. And they're doing all of this with their own with people cooperation in different points in different ways or whatever. Not saying they always have to cooperate and stuff like that, and people ain't being just cause we see what they doing. Come on, man. But is definitely one of the main things they're trying to do is drive you schizophrenic, or make frame you of being schizophrenic. Cause that's what it basically is. Definitely in a legal sense, these people are trying to frame you. And they trying to set you. It just is what it is. That really is what it is. And we want to have a whole podcast on actual this type of stuff of how they're trying to do that. Actually, we did release a bit of it, just talking about how they're fictitiously trying. I ain't gonna try to do it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Get people institutionalized, and set them up in different ways. They got a lot of different stuff. They got a lot of insurance fraud that they be doing with people, especially your elders. You need to watch your elders and protect the assets. Not only for because too many of y'all be thinking about what am I going to get and not really thinking about, yeah, they're targeting a lot of elderly people, man. If you just pay attention, even just with COVID and stuff like that, come on, man. A lot of people, if you go outside, it's like ghost town. Like definitely in Philadelphia, where I'm from, when you go, in the main places that a lot of stuff was happening, it's ghost town. Yes, some of it may be from online shit. They strategically did this, man. You know what I'm saying? And then for people to be targeted, in the uprising, people being targeted, and you seeing female, you can't ignore, other people's problem, and then complain. You know what I'm saying? And think, it's okay to complain about people ignoring your problem. But this is what's going on, man. And this is just why, like, at the end of the day, I see advantage in every disadvantage, and and vice versa. And one of the advantages of this is maybe people would become more aware. You know what I'm saying? To not only what's happening to them, but damn, what's happening to other people. At even as targeted individuals, how many of y'all really are, humbles yourself, to the fact you're really thinking of more than yourself. Are you really thinking about the other people they did this to, and learning their story and studying their story, and having a reality check of, damn, I really wasn't paying attention and they was crying out, you know what I'm saying? Or this person, or this was happening. Or damn, a lot of people died for me to be even in a lot of people sacrificed and went through worse. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gone through worse. You know what I'm saying? Because all of this stuff at the end of the day, you might think I'm making excuses for them, but no, this is the stuff that's going to actually help you, at the end of the day, man. Because when you taking it personal, and that's why I always say the targeted community helped me out a lot, man. When I seen, I went years without hearing about gang stalking. I just thought this shit was happening to me, man. I became, you would call it, I don't know, I had a phobia of white people. I couldn't trust no white people because it was nothing but white people fucking stalking me, a bunch of them. I was calling the police like I was calling the police and everybody like the motherfucking white supremacists circling my block like the Ku Klux Klan. I'm not making this up. I'm dead fucking serious. Like, cause that's how I felt, man. That's what they was doing to me, man. It took 2 years, damn near 2 years, to get that out of my system. And the thing that helped, like I always say, was the white people that helped me, man. Some of my biggest teachers and lecturers are white people in different avenues. That's why I say, man, I am one of the I am the one to fuck with when it comes to gang stalking. And it's funny, my name was Gang War. That was my producer name. And I'll be laughing like they gonna gang stalk Gang War. But it ain't in that sense, man. It ain't even the way y'all think. Like, no, it's I built up myself, man. I'm unbiased. I literally study every religion. I'm not religious, so they can't play that game. I don't like. One of the most diverse. Now, don't get it fucked up. I know where I came from, and I know what I am, and I know what my people been through. So I am studied in that area. I am learned in that area a bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't. I'm like definitely one of the most diverse people when it comes to learning other cultures and just studying people and just loving people. And literally in real life, like you go to my jobs, they're going to say he loves people. You know what I'm saying? Now I am I am kind of an introvert. Like I like being by myself. That's because I enjoy my own company. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. I enjoy my own company. But when I get around people, I love serving people, and like I understand that I am a servant. Period. I'm here to serve people. It just is what it is. But yeah, yeah, they fucked up. They won the gang stalk gang war. And they ain't know the spiritual work and the spiritual foundation that I built. They thought they was running into gang war, but no, I stopped rapping. If you haven't heard my story a long time ago, and it was over like, oh man, like I'm not gonna say the last time I was in the studio, but when I seriously gave up, yeah, it was about 14 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But I can just say it was over a decade, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was damn sure like over uh 14 years ago that I started getting away from it completely. I mean, getting away from it. But when I became gang stalked and targeted, it's the only thing that made me kind of feel like I had a voice. So I wrote gang stalk. Check Gang Stalk out. It's streaming on all platforms. I do have to mix it again, but I started dedicating my time to my craft, to like making music and stuff like that. I did want to get back into making music as far as production beats for the mentorship that I was trying to start. But I wasn't a rapper. I wasn't rapping or nothing. But yeah, I made Gang Stalker, and then I wrote a song called "I Miss You," dedicated to, what I'm saying, some of my people who left here, and some important people. But that's what I did, man. So that's what I'm about to focus on. I have been building a catalog slowly but surely. Like I said, I was just practicing, and then it was just getting good. So I was building a catalog. I was building, writing children's songs, and the basis of the conversation, man. I don't want to keep promoting myself. I'll talk about this in a separate, dedicated podcast. But man, start showing you and what would you focus on, because these people are scared to death if they not using you because of your problems, like because of your actual problems you have, and you just make a good candidate to use, or um it's something about you. Maybe it is personal that some douchebags got you put on a list or something like that. But maybe it's something about you. For some people, it's literally something about them. It's like, no, they can't have money. They can't be known. People can't know them. We have to suppress them any means possible, any way possible. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people are targeted differently. So what is it about you that makes you this important? You know what I'm saying? Especially if they spend the time and resources on y'all that they do on me. What you have to ask, why am I this important? When I leave out of the house, I make a lot of people money. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of people paid, son. Um, it's crazy. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. I think y'all got the gist of the conversation. Yeah, he's definitely a down to earth person. I'm gonna check him out, a lot of his story and stuff. But I wanted y'all to feel what I felt when I looked at his videos. Like I literally was deciding to click his video, and then I was like, let me listen what he's going through, what the fuck I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And I would want people to listen to what the fuck I'm going through, but I just gotta be real with y'all. Nobody wanna hear that shit all the time, man. And this goes for your personal life too. Actually, I did speak on this in the previous podcast. This actually this go for your personal life too, man. And I just had a conversation with one of my siblings that's being targeted about this. Nobody wants to hear that. I know it's happening to you every day. I know it's happening to you all day, every day. For the most part, probably. You know what I'm saying? If they doing it like me, you know what I'm saying? I know it's constant tactics and tricks being played against you. I get it. But nobody wants to hear that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect people, that's the main thing. Don't feel down when people are not paying attention or just keep going and listening to that shit. I'm not telling you don't document. Definitely expose these weirdos. You know what I'm saying? But be strategic of how you do it. Think about it like this. If I was a regular person coming across this video, would this be believable to me? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that even don't forget to show yourself. Don't forget and fuck everybody. Forget everybody involved. Don't forget, stop living yourself. Don't stop being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let a motherfucker consume so much of your time that you stop being your fucking self, son. Like how much time are you really demanding your time? Like I'm not I'm not doing this shit. Like, and this is shit I learned to do. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I had to pay. Like, hold on, they getting too much of my fucking time. Yes, I have to think and I have to do things, and this is happening to me. We in a fight, but are you being consumed? You know what I'm saying? And this is what you do have to ask yourself, because that is what they trying to do to you. Is no other reason that they would be working 24/7 at you if they're not trying to consume you. They're trying to consume you, man. It just is what it is. And once they consume you, they can control you. You know what I'm saying? Now they can and probably have you institutionalized, like I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you don't want to be in them places for sure. You know what I'm saying? Them places are not where you want to be at, son. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you calling somebody every day thinking they're gonna, like, no, or even every week, all the time, let them ask sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And are you okay? Not even are you okay? Because if I ask, are you okay? Don't just fucking just go off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just start, you know what I mean? I get it, but you have to control it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in control of that shit. you're being abused and people are ignoring your abuse. And it's fucked up, but you still have to adjust and move more strategic and not react the way they want to react. Simply respond. You know what I'm saying? And respond by being yourself. And the best thing to do is be yourself. Be, definitely a down to earth, cordial person. If you're not that, you know what I'm saying, and expose these people at the same time. You know what I'm saying, and just do it like that. So, you know what I'm saying, and that way you turn their shit against them. Now they got answers. They have answers. They have to explain themselves. Why was you doing this to that person? And like, what was you getting? Understand this before I get out of here. A lot of people that they involve, you may think that they really know what's going on. A lot of them have been tricked as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them have been tricked. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of them are being forced, and some of them have sold you out, just, working with them, but they even manipulating them in different ways. That's another podcast, because I gotta finish researching, with information that I came across. But you know, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? They really is some manipulating scumbags, and they just manipulating everybody. You know what I'm saying? And using them against each other. But some of the people really don't know what's going on, and it's your choice, and it's your job to show yourself or ignore it and let them think what they think. But understand, if they just going off of what other people told them and other people showed them, then they don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do at least your due diligence of telling your story. You know what I'm saying? So tell your story, and and again, do it more strategically. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't stop being yourself, even in real life, man. If these people consuming all your time and energy, and you ain't doing no work for yourself, then yeah, you gotta make some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it just is what it is. We gotta be better out here. I'm out of here.